Everybody, it's Patrick coming at you from Locals Tasting Room in the heart of beautiful downtown Geyserville. And I've got Tom Gore with me today. Gore Family Vineyards is the newest addition to our family of wineries here at Locals. We are, as you can see, at our Locals Choice Winter Tasting Release Party. So there's a little hustle and bustle around, some fun food, and thought we would talk to Tom about what's going on with Gore Family Vineyards. So tell us a little bit about the vineyard itself that we're working with.
Well, we have all three of these wines, these three Zinfandels that we're going to taste as a vertical, are from the same vineyard in the northern part of Alexander Valley in Cloverdale on River Road there. And it's a fun way to try through and have a different expression of the same vineyard over multiple years.
Fantastic. So we're starting off here with the 2013 Zinfandel, the youngest of the lineup. And I gotta tell you, it's got a beautiful nose. I'm loving the spice and the perfume. Some really soft fruit, but tell me more about it. What do you think?
Well, I think that this one, as it's an older wine still, it's 6 years old, but it's going to have the most fruit because it's the youngest wine of all of the three that we're going to taste today. And as you go through, you get a little bit, it changes as it gets a little bit older. I think I love them all equally, but you know, it changes as they go through. I also think that the 13 was a warmer year, so you're going to have a little bit of that kind of warmer, soft fruit.
Okay. So a little spoiler here. One of the things that goes on, of course, at Locals is you can come in and try verticals. We can create lineups, we can compare and contrast things. But if you come in now at Locals, what you're going to do is you're going to taste three Zinfandels, same vineyard, same winemaking techniques. The only difference is the vintage. So that's kind of a fun way to approach it. So the 2013, great acids coming through, beautiful nose, good body. But again, that fruit is dominating out of all of them. Now, next up, let's talk about that 2012.
Yeah, so the 12 was a little bit of a cooler year, and it's I feel like it's a little bit more of a rustic wine, maybe even more so than the 9 that's even 3 years older. I think it just had Cloverdale's a warmer part of the region, even in a cool year. But I think that it's just got a little bit more of kind of a deeper brooding, darker fruit characteristic, where this was a little bit more of a red fruit.
Deeper brooding and darker. Sounds like a really yummy description.
Or a fun Friday night.
Exactly. And folks, I gotta tell you, I'm getting some rich spice, some nice bacon fat almost on this one, coming through, just that really nice darkness and deep fruit.
So all these wines are in barrel for 30 months before we bottle them.
And wow, that's nice extended aging for Zinfandel.
Yep, and then bottle aged until you guys decide to open it, or I do.
You know, if you don't open it, he will, so you better get yourselves down here. We're going to wrap up this tasting with a 2009 Zinfandel, folks. So a 10-year-old Zinfandel. Very rare you're going to come across that in a tasting room, let alone lined up with its older and younger brothers and sisters here. But tell me about 2009.
9 was the second year that I made the wine off the property, and was a really fun year to make. It was warm, earlier vintage. I remember it never rained while I was even making the wine. So I think that it has still is holding on to fruit, but it's softened quite a bit more than the other two wines, and it feels a little bit less of the alcohol.
Sure.
And it's I don't know, man, it's kind of a great opportunity to come in and see what really resonates you and what you like. It's not about what I like and what Patrick likes. My dad's line to me my whole life was, the best wine you'll ever have is one you want to have another glass of. So come try them and see which one you want another glass of.
And folks, I can tell you that if this were me, I would be having seconds on all these. Unfortunately, I have to go back to work here for our wine club pickup party. We're here with Majun from Edible Complex, and we've also got Journeyman Meat Company with some great salamis. But today we're talking about the Gore wines, and we're really excited to have them. Tom, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's great.
Welcome to the Locals family.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you next time you're in Geyserville, folks. Cheers.